What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and the team of Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder reportedly has no desire to step aside and waive the trilogy fight with Tyson Fury. Okay, this is from Todd DeBoff. They told Sky Sports, dismissing any notion that Wilder would be interested in stepping aside so that Joshua, the unified world champion, could face Fury, the WBC title holder, with an undisputed glory on the line. He says, "I'm working with Wilder's representative on coming up with a new potential date in late summer for the early fall for the Fury fight," DeBuff continued. "We are speaking about potential venues too. That fight breaking up as a result of Joshua versus Fury fight, I have not been notified to any conversations about that," he added with good measure. "I have not heard anything, or I have not heard they are willing to step aside. Nobody has communicated that." So, of course, it shouldn't come as a surprise, like I told you guys a couple days ago. You haven't heard anything, and silence speaks wonders, okay? When somebody asks you something in a text message and they don't respond, say, for example, "Hey, man, can I borrow $50? I need to pay this bill," and you don't hear nothing from them, that means no. You know what I mean? So, Deontay Wilder and his team has not responded, but this is expected from Deontay Wilder and especially from the team of Deontay Wilder, okay? Not Deontay Wilder himself. I'm pretty sure he's notified on the behalf of his team, but if you guys can remember, if your memory spans as long as I am, the contracts that were sent over for a proposal or a possible fight with Anthony Joshua in 2019 and the one sent in 2018, past November or October of 2018, okay? None of those contracts were even looked at, discussed, mentioned, or responded to. So this is typical from Team Wilder, okay? Team Wilder will do that. They'll see something they don't like, they won't respond, which I think honestly is a slap in the face and very disrespectful, okay? But to be fair, with the type of person that Deontay Wilder is and what his expectations are to his own rights for a trilogy fight, he may feel disrespected. So you got to keep it real. He may look at a Joshua Fury fight as a slap in the face. Now let me bring up another old memory. Remember when Anthony Joshua was supposed to help Tyson Fury in sparring for Deontay Wilder in preparation for the second fight? Do you remember that? And what was Deontay Wilder's response? "Oh, they some bitches. They some bitches. What, they trying to team up on somebody?" Look, what makes you think that Deontay Wilder hasn't had the same thought process that goes through his head, especially he just been defeated? He may look at it, hey, my corner stopped the fight. It was a misunderstanding. He didn't hurt me at all. I just had a heavy suit on, and therefore my legs were tired. That's why I lost, and and I was off balance. My legs wouldn't up under me, but he didn't do anything, so he doesn't deserve this and all this, that, and the other. Okay, you can remember Wilder, and the thought of Fury, Anthony Joshua would anger him already, just because it's another scenario where Joshua and Fury are together, and this time they're facing each other. So where does that leave Wilder? On the outs, okay? And it's another potential flip-flop, okay? But to be fair, we have to remember what goes around comes around, people. Counterpunch. What did Deontay Wilder try to do with Anthony Joshua? What did Al Heyman try to do and try to manipulate Andy Ruiz to do? Right? Skip out on the Joshua rematch, fight for undisputed with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was You know what I mean? He was jumping for joy because he couldn't wait to get in there for an undisputed fight then. Okay, he would have took less money to fight Andy Ruiz. He would have took whatever money came, 50-50. If that's $5 million, that's 2.5 apiece. To be fair, it'd be 10, at least 10. But that would have happened. He would have took that. He was ready to take that. And then see, now the shoe is on the other foot. Deontay Wilder's not responding because he still feels disrespected. Again, we don't know what Wilder's doing himself. So that's been a question mark since March 4th. Or no, 7th, sorry. March 7th. Because that's the last thing we've heard from his Instagram account. Now, mind you, before he used to do or post stuff daily. Okay? Daily he used to report stuff. So it's one of those things where Deontay Wilder and his team are not responding. They've done this before with contracts that are proposals, right? That were sent to them before. So what really makes you think that it's going to be the same thing now? No, we won't hear anything from Deontay Wilder, but no, I'm not surprised because I've already called this. This was my counterpunch. When I heard that these guys are trying to get together to fight for undisputed and Deontay Wilder's on the outs, he has no belt. He's a former champion. He's no different than Joseph Parker at this point. Andy Ruiz at this point. And every other fighter that had the belt and lost it at this point. Okay? So that's that. So, of course, this is typical news to hear. You guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder's non-response. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.